About 252 million years ago, at the end of the Permian period, Earth faces one of the worst extinction events, losing almost 96% of the marine species and 70% of the terrestrial life. This is the Great Dying, when the life itself came to complete collapse. It all started in what we now call Siberia. A massive volcanic disaster known as the Siberian Traps began, not as one volcano, but as countless cracks opening in the Earth's surface. For nearly a millions of years, lava poured out again and again, spreading across the land. In total, enough lava was released to cover the entire United States under a layer almost 1,000 feet deep. The magma didn't just stay on the surface. It pushed through the massive underground coal deposit. This ignited the coal, releasing trillions of tons of carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. This resulted in the atmospheric carbon dioxide levels to skyrocketed from 400 ppm to staggering 2500 ppm. Global temperature rose by approximately 8 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Fahrenheit, enough to turn the fertile land into the desert in a geological heartbeat. As the planet began to heat up, the ocean temperature started to rise. As a result, it began to lose its dissolved oxygen because warmer water holds less oxygen than cold waters. The global conveyor belt of oxygen currents grounded to the halt. This led to ocean anoxia, known as the wide-scale oxygen depletion. These oxygen-starved oceans created perfect conditions for anaerobic bacteria to flourish, which resulted in the producing massive amount of hydrogen sulfide. This toxic gas didn't just stay in the water, it bubbled up into the atmosphere, poisoning the land animal and further destroying the ozone layer. If you were present in that time, you would have smelled a rotten egg smell from our beloved ocean, which was the result of the hydrogen sulfide. Also, the excess carbon dioxide dissolved into the water, creating carbonic acid. This literally dissolved the shells of the marine organisms like corals and branchiopods, leading to an 81 to 96% of the loss of the marine lives. So, after such a disastrous event, who survived the extinction? Well, for the starters, microorganisms and bacteria endured easily, thriving in the toxic, oxygen-poor conditions that killed most animals. In the oceans, only a few hardy creatures such as simple clams, snails, jellyfish-like organisms, and some fish survived as sea became acidic and lifeless. On land, small adaptable reptiles managed to live on, most famously Leistosaurus, which could burrow underground, required little food, and likely tolerated low oxygen levels. Plant life also collapsed, with forests disappearing, but resilient species like ferns and mosses survived and quickly spread, creating a global fern spike. These survivors became the foundation for life's slow recovery, proving that life is neither soft nor weak. It is tough and resilient. Even after facing the worst extinction event in the Earth's history, life slowly rebuilt itself step by step and gave rise to an entirely new form of biology on our planet. And that was the story of the Earth's greatest extinction event, the Great Dying. If you found this video informative, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more stories from our planet deep past.